G'day, DanimalDM here. It's time for some Tomb of Annihilation. We are sadly missing Brian. Boo. But I will surely hook him up with some sweet moves. He won't die. It'll be fine. Cedric, how you doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Yeah, alright. Just extra blued my hair today and my hands are a bit blue. Yeah.
Did you re-blue your hair?
Yeah, I re-blued my hair.
Good for you.
Thanks. And how are you doing, Logan?
Really good. Ready to play.
And we'll skip Sasha as he's momentarily left us. And Lucian, how you doing?
Pretty good. Not part of the blue hair crew yet. What was the decision in dyeing the hair?
Oh, like, why did I do it? It was around Halloween, and it was something I always wanted to do. I always, like, any avatar I create in any game, I always defaulted on picking blue hair. And my friend had some spare left over because he was going to go green because he regularly dyes his hair. And he gave me half a blue bottle, and I had shorter hair than him. And he's like, yeah, take this. And I used barely any of it, so I did a re-up. So, blue.
Does it seem to fit in Australia where you live at?
Oh, no. I get looks everywhere. I was dropping my daughter off to preschool the other day, and like every kid was just like,
Well, none of this crew needs an excuse to dress up or do something funny, so
yeah,
we'll probably have you in armor inside of.
Yeah, well, I'd love to, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't want to be in armor right now. It is starting to heat up. It's starting to get summery over here.
The perfect time to be in armor.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah.
That's when melees happen.
Alright, as a minor recap as to what happened last session, you guys found your way into an area where they were painting zombies. Well, there were zombies that were painting. They were the blind artists, as they were blind and mute and just doing their thing, painting along. And of course, you guys found the secret door in that room. You found nearly every secret door in this game, I think. And you proceeded to find some cool items in a room that exploded at least once. I think
twice.
One light explosion, one gas explosion. You managed to get a couple of cool items from there, including a necklace with fiery beads on it and an interesting mace with an adamantine top that seems special in some way, but you're not exactly sure how. And then on your way out, Olo had to try to decapitate some zombies, which brought out the Tyrannosaurus zombie, which was always fun. It's one of my personal favorites in this campaign. And then you proceeded to try to figure out Unk's tomb, which made Corridon go into a maze and try and find a key, while the lot of you fought 10 Minotaur skeletons. Wasn't too bad, as a couple of players seemed to Harambe out, as Cedric put it earlier today. And I believe that Boone finally has a special person talking to him. He finally succumbed to the peer pressure.
He did.
And didn't we find out that the necklace of fireballs is actually like a suicide bomber vest?
Well, Lucian was planning on chilling in here for a bit and casting Identify on a bunch of things. And between sessions, I did let loose that when he eventually casts Identify on this necklace of fireballs, which was correctly assumed as to what the item was, it is cursed. If you were to put on this necklace of fireballs, all the fireballs would go off at once. Isn't that fun? They would all go off at once, and you would take, I think it was something like 12 or 15 d6 fire damage.
You should just roll that damage just so we see it.
Yeah, sure.
I think you did last time.
No, I didn't. I don't think it. Oh, let me have a look. Nope. Not yet. But let's just have a quick look while we see if Sasha can come and join us. N for Necklace of Fireballs. Yes, 16d6 fire damage. And the wearer
That's
automatically
beautiful.
the wearer would have automatically failed their deck save because, of course, it would. Oh, it's a lot of ones there. Only 48. I could do better than that. One more go.
It's not even half my hit points.
55's a bit better. Oh, I don't even have your hit points now.
See, you finally accepted a crazy god into your life, and now you're unkillable.
That's a good question. Would you recognize a curse item when you do identify?
It depends. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. In the case of that Staff of Striking Corridon has, which has turned him into a goat man, you do not. In the case of this necklace, it specifically reads out Acererak placed a curse on the necklace, which can be revealed by an identify spell. So the wording is there. You got it. So there was previous talk of using using Tiny Servant as a suicide bomber, or of plausibly removing the curse, allowing the item to be its actual use, a necklace of fireballs with 8 beads, but we'll see what happens. Was your plan to take a short rest here? Because technically you don't know those things, you haven't cast Identify yet.
I
Mine
think
was
everyone wanted a long rest.
Long rest, because I've used
Oh,
everything I've got.
You wanted a
We're
long rest.
pretty fucked up.
Well,
Because Corridon was off goofing around, I had to use all my spells to keep us alive.
well,
Because I wasn't there to keep you alive.
That's right. You were off horsing around.
I'm just going to reiterate that nothing makes me happier than the mental image of Tiny Servant flying in, carried by Mage Hand, putting on the necklace, and destroying a Acererak in one round. That just endlessly amuses me.
Yeah, that would destroy Acererak, indeed.
Let me live my dreams.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, well, we have, if you guys are wanting to try and take a long rest, there are a few things that would happen beforehand. For instance, Orvex is over here. You gonna leave him on the other side of the pit?
No,
I thought we
can help
filled
with
in
that.
the pit with corpses.
Oh yeah. Let's put all those corpses there. There's 10 of them. But it is a pit of acid, but yeah, screw it. It makes things easier, and you would eventually figure out a way of getting them across, so he can just, hop, skip, and a jump over some bones. Oh, hi, guys. Secondly, Elian previously discovered there seems to be a passageway behind this alcove where one of the skeleton minotaurs previously broke out of their holdings.
It seems there's a passageway where one of the skeleton minotaurs broke out of this passageway.
There is!
We're not as safe as we thought we were.
I mean, you're still with me, so you're safe.
Totally safe.
Maybe.
Okay. I suppose we should at least check that out, see how far it goes before we try and rest up in here.
It's gonna go all the way to the Royal Rumble, yeah!
I love you, dude.
Oh,
I can cast light on Tiny Servant and have him walk down there.
yeah, you could.
I'm already walking down there.
Tiny
I'll-
Servant is imitating
I'll back
you
it
and
up.
your strut.
Dude, that just makes him super happy.
All right, so if you go all the way down to the end of that corridor, you come to a small room.
Yep, that is a small room.
Indeed. You see, although the image to me, when I first looked at it, looked like a piano, and I wish it was.
I could see that. Yeah, it totally looks like a piano.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yes, what you actually see is a grandfather clock. This room contains a wooden cabinet with a numbered dial at its top, set with 2 ornate metal spokes. Beneath the dial, a pendulum swings inside an open compartment. An egg-shaped stone adorns the pendulum's tip.
What kind of stone? Like it's just like an egg? Just like a stone egg?
An egg-shaped stone.
Oh, that seems weird.
Boone, you hear unking your head. The technological wonder of the clock. We should stay and look at it, maybe? It's mesmerizing. We should just sit here and watch it.
How about I study it closely?
Yeah?
Search.
Yeah, go for it. All right, you can see that it's like, although your character may not know it, you would see it as a grandfather clock. It is quite nice looking. Yeah, there. As you're looking around, if you tried to put your hand into the area where the pendulum is swinging, you find yourself blocked by a seeming invisible force. Something invisible there is seemingly stopping you from being able to interact with its innards.
Is there a locking mechanism on it somewhere so that we can open up the front door?
Invisible wall, invisible key? Didn't we get an invisible key in the creepy box?
Yeah, if you were
We did.
if you were with your perception check and looking over it, if you were feeling it, you would have been able to find that there seems to be a small keyhole.
Can I analyze the keys we have and see if we have one that might fit?
Yeah, sure.
Or maybe we should just leave it alone.
I mean, we have an invisible key. I feel like that seems like thematically kind of
I'll try it.
twinsies.
Or not.
So you're gonna.
How many keys do I have? I don't know.
I know you have at least the. Well, I'm not sure who has it, but there is the green crocodile key. Was it a crocodile?
Cockroach, I think.
It was in the cockroach.
Crocodile.
Oh,
Crocodile.
it was in a cockroach. Okay.
Well, I'll try the invisible one first.
How do you find this invisible key?
I root through my pack without looking until I feel it.
Yes, you are able to find this key of this invisible key.
We should
You
probably
come
put
up
that
with
on
all
a
the
key
good
ring.
ideas.
Does it fit?
It seems to.
I'm gonna back
Okay.
away.
You guys want to step back as I open it? Gordon. I'll send Tiny Servant back around.
Yes.
I was taking a picture on the corner. Have fun.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
I'll
stay
open it.
right here with him. He needs my help.
All right, you turn the key, you hear an audible click, and you're able to move this invisible door, it seems.
So if it opens up, can we? Is there a? Can I pull the egg-shaped tip or egg-shaped stone?
You can if you would like to try.
I will try.
You pull the egg-shaped stone off the swinging pendulum, and it seems to lose its momentum, slow down, and almost come to a stop.
Is this like a metronome where the stone can slide up and down the pendulum to go faster or slower?
It seems like that. In the same way, like have you ever dealt with a clock with a pendulum before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's no winding mechanisms or anything like that off the side, right? Chains or anything.
Nope.
And the pendulum's hanging. It's not a metronome goes up and down.
Yeah, it's swinging this way.
Well, I guess we'll let it stop. Slow down to stop.
It stops.
See what happens. Look at Gordon.
Is that what?
Is there anything special about the egg? or the stone?
Looks nice.
It looks nice.
You know what? I'm gonna put it back on the pendulum,
Okay.
give it a push, and then lock the whole.
Okay. You do that, and it starts ticking again.
And then I'm gonna look at Gordon and shrug my shoulders. I have no idea. I can't make a decision like that.
What is it, Kubazan?
I don't know. It's not something to fight or overcome.
Right. Moving on. I'm gonna have a
nature check on the stone to see if it's unusual in any way.
No. You could do a history check. It just looks like a piece of stone, really.
Okay. Oh, all right then. Whatever.
Are there numbers around the dial?
Oh yeah, your character might not know this, but it's a clock for sure.
It's an actual grandfather clock,
That's what you see it as, yes.
like a 20th century grandfather clock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Quite anachronistic.
Artificers.
It's not unusual to be loved by you.
Is it movable?
It seems like it's stuck in this room.
I'll search for secret doors before everyone leaves.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, nothing seems to come up.
Gotta get the wizard. I bet he knows. Hey, come here. Come on. Yeah, you in the hat.
Who are you talking to?
You,
The wizard.
the wizard, the only wizard here.
I'm like resting in a corner reading my book, getting ready to prepare spells.
And I'm yelling at you. Hey, come here and look at this.
Yeah, completely ignoring you.
I guess it's not that important.
Oh, that was weird. Do we want to fort up in there? It's a little tiny room, or do we want to fort up in front of the acid pit?
I
think this room
slouch
is
against this thing.
Yeah, I'm already resting.
Okay, I'll set up next to the door, just on guard for first watch.
Mm-hmm. So is the plan to just wait here long enough before you can actually start taking a long rest? Mm-hmm. Cool.
Apparently.
All right. So, it is actually quite a few hours before you could take a long rest. So,
I'm gonna copy spells into my book.
so you could do a few short rests if you wanted to attempt them.
I'm gonna burn 3 hit dice over the course of my short rest, and then just go on watch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast a spell.
You may cast that spell. And are you bringing back your normal Chad?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't know if you wanted a terrier or something. Here's Chad.
Oh, I missed you.
All right, so how many hours, like, you guys are just planning on waiting here until a long rest, just chilling time until it happens? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty blown out from
Oh, no, I get that.
the T-Rex.
All right, so time passes, and every in about 30 minutes or so from that other room where the clock is, you hear a gong. And then, time passes as normal, and you finish one short rest. And then it seems like halfway through the next short rest, gong. Again, coming from that room where this weird wooden structure with a pendulum is ticking.
All right. After I bust out my bagpipes and play everybody an inspiring tune, I'm going to go in there and I'll sit and watch it like my god.
Yep.
Somebody turn off the snooze alarm.
So, for all intents and purposes, you guys have completed at least one short rest. If anybody wanted to recover any hit points, Chicken and Elian are at full hit points because, of course, they are. So that works out. So is Orvex. Bythor might spend a couple and heal up. What has he got? 5d8. Okay, so he's going to spend 2d8 plus, what is it, 4?
I'm going to spend some time telling the lantern traditional folk tales from where I'm from, just trying to bond with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Boone, I'm starting to think this place is really messed up.
I agree. Maybe we should leave.
I've been thinking that for a while, but then I thought, if I left, then I couldn't break that lich over my knee.
Cool. So you guys complete a second short rest, or a second hour has passed. And as you're
Gordon pats his knee.
Mm-hmm. And as you're watching the clock, you see a small hand moving around, and you see a bigger hand moving around faster. And you feel like when you walked in here after the second bong, it was just past the top. And you see it ticking around and ticking around. And once it gets back to the top again, Corridon and Boone, you both hear it much more than anybody else as you're inside the room, as it gongs again as the big hand gets to the top. And as it does, I need you both to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, goody.
Mm-hmm. You felt a bit weird, but no, you're fine. You felt a wave of something go over you, it seems, but you don't notice any change.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't like it. I think we should stop it. Because what if it's making more of them skeletons after it does the click so many times?
Can I do a little internal dialogue?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea what that is?
It's mesmerizing. I just like looking at it. Don't you? I think it. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to sit here.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to keep doing rests.
All right.
Figure it out.
So you're both going to stay in there for another hour?
I'd like to take it. I want to open it up and take the thing out.
Oh, it's currently locked.
Get the key. I don't want this thing going on anymore.
I don't know. I mean, maybe we should figure out what it does. Nothing in this place has been random or without purpose.
Yeah, but don't you think we should get a rest before we let this thing do whatever it's going to do?
I feel fine. How about you?
I'm a little tired. I could use a nap.
Maybe you should go in the other room and sleep.
Maybe you should shut up.
So you guys waiting?
I'm gonna wait.
Mm-hmm. You too, Carden?
Yeah, if you're not going, I'm not going.
You
Think
see,
you're braver than me, do you?
you see the big hand tick around, and as you're watching it, and you feel like, yeah, this seems to be some sort of timekeeping device. Like, you know about how long an hour is, and you're looking at it, and these weird number system. It's probably, you know, time, like how many hours and all that. Yeah, that's time. That's cool. And you see the big hand getting to the top again, and then you hear another gong. Could I have you both make another Constitution saving throw, please?
There's no way I can fail this with you that close.
What Carden just did. All right.
What do I get? What do I get from you, Corden? Plus, how much?
4.
All right. So Boone, you feel fine. Corridon, all of a sudden, how old are you?
Oh, shit.
30.
All right.
34.
Yeah, so you know that like niggling feeling in your knee. You're like, nah, it's fine. It's barely anything. It's barely there. Yeah, that starts to get a bit more sore in your back. Oh, you don't quite feel as limber as you did before. And Boone, you look at him, and he looks at least a decade older than he did a couple of seconds ago.
Is that a decade in goat years or a decade in man years?
A decade in
Man
goat
goat?
man years.
Okay, we should probably leave.
What?
You look horrible, my friend.
I don't know. Take this fucking clock apart.
All right, I'll break the key out and open it up
Mhm.
and pull the stone off it
Yep.
again.
It's,
So
yeah.
that
And again, it stops ticking and it stops moving. You have the stone.
I will pocket it
Mhm.
and walk out.
Yep, you do that.
And I'll take it over to Vanguard and ask him if he can tell me if it's magical.
Can I arcane check?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't sense anything seemingly magical about this. Could you give me a history check though? All right, so you're looking at it, and the stone does look unusual, and you would have heard tales, perhaps, of the navel of the moon, said to be a chunk of the moon polished into an egg shape. Anybody who is an enthusiast of the navel of the moon, you feel like would spend thousands of gold trying to own this as part of their collection.
I tell him it seems like treasure.
All right. I'll toss it in the pack.
Mm-hmm.
But not magical. And no help to us here.
Oh, I'm sure there could be some puzzle later on where you have to stick an egg in it, but I don't know.
We have any like really bad wine we want to age up like for a decade real quick? Does it work on wine? I don't know.
If you shake it, does it sound like there's something inside it?
Nah, it's not akin to surprise. All right, so are you at this point, after about 3 or 4 hours, you get that internal feeling that only PCs can get, where you feel like you think you can probably start taking a long rest now.
Do I miss? Do I have any stats drop or anything as a result of that?
No. Maybe if you were like 70.
All right. I'm a solid 42.
Mm-hmm. The magical number.
So how many hours total so I can figure out what spells I can actually put in my book?
4 hours you've been able to spend trying to write in your book.
And then we'll have an 8 hour.
So then you'd be able to spend another 2 hours. So a total of 6 before you would end up having to sleep for another 6 to actually long rest. Cool. So, you guys, is this the way everyone's positioned in a way that they want to be for your long rest, just in case, I don't know, anything was to happen? Not saying anything is going to happen. It's just, you never know.
Sure.
I'm gonna cast Ritual Limon's Tiny Hut
Limon's Tiny Hut.
and block out some of that door.
Yep, you can certainly do that. So it's what, 10? It's a 10-foot sphere, right? What is it? Some kind of sphere. Based on yourself, 10-foot radius hemisphere. Around and above you. So, yep. Yeah, it could, going 10 feet from where you are right now, part of it would cover the entryway, you think. Cool. So, any rest order?
I'll take first watch with, well, I'll keep, little scribe dude with me. We'll hang out. We'll talk to the lantern.
Oh, yes, that'd be lovely. Chatting to this, what is it, the Star God? Is that what it was? Star Fallen?
Yeah, she's totally a princess. Or a crazy lamp. One of the two. Either way. Never met one before. Super neat.
Maybe she's both, like some kind of superposition until observed.
I don't know what that means, but sure. Sounds valid. Yeah. Supervisor. Until dessert.
Yeah. Cool. Who is planning on taking second watch?
I'll take second watch with whoever.
I'll go second watch.
Cool.
Chad.
Who's planning on taking third watch? Alien can if you wish. Actually, Alien can be on 2 separate watches because Elf.
Yeah, and Bythor can do one of the watches too.
Sounds
with
good.
Somebody.
Yep. All right, so and then the fourth watch would be what, you, Vanguard?
No, I'd have Bythor take my place.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah.
I'm doing spell copying. I'm taking knock and comprehend language.
Ooh, nice. Good ones. Good ones. Okay. So you managed to complete your long rest, but during your long rest, was it Boone and Corridon on the second watch?
You betcha.
So Boone would have to stay inside the tiny hut to maintain it for the entirety of the 8 hours. And Corridon can do as he wishes. But during that time, you would have noticed 1, 2, 3 Tomb Guardians, those big, bulky guys with metal bolted to them, all come down the stairs and look at you lot, maybe tap on the dome, dong, 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 and then leave. Then during Elian's watch, he noticed another 3, maybe 4 come and go, dum dum dum, and then they left as well. And yeah, that's it. You all complete your long rest. You get half of your hit dice back, and and I should have. I've got it written down, but I haven't added together all of the experience you guys have earned. I gave you a small bonus to the Beholder because it gave you the same amount of experience as an uninvisible Beholder. So I was like, nah, let's give you guys a little bit more.
How many extra hit points there, Booney?
Should be
14.
I thought you gave us extra experience because he got wrestled to death.
That's style points, right?
You got that much experience shared between you. So I'll increase Elian's. So what's that?
So currently we got 48,613, right?
That's what Elian has.
Yeah, by my count, we're now at 54,033.
Yep, that looks good to me. Cool. So those who want to change their spells, they may do so. So that's Cedric, you can change your Cleric and Druid spells. Vanguard, your Wizard spells. And
Oh, that's right, the new UA spells. Shit.
And Boone, if you want to, you can change one spell if you want to for another spell of the same level because of the new UA. Which no one has taken advantage of yet, although I did say you're allowed to use it.
This is our first long rest since it came out.
Yeah, I know, but I would allow you to retcon some stuff, but no one asked.
Damn it!
Alright, so what is it? You guys are just under 10,000 experience away from level 10. Not bad.
Yeah.
64,000 experience is when you guys level up. And during the long rest, those who saw, and during the short rest as well, those who saw would have seen Elian like hoarding over his various items, going, "Oh yes, pretty." Cool. So
Just adding over some spells real quick.
Yeah, no worries. So you said you learnt Knock and Comprehend languages. Now only Comprehend is ritual, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so you can cast that ritually now, which is nice. One of my other parties recently realized that to comprehend languages on something that is written, you have to touch it. Which is funny because nobody wanted to touch the thing that had the weird writing on it. And so they were like, oh, god damn it. Which is always nifty. Alright, Chicken is going to prance around all happy. You said it was 14, right? 14 temporary hit points?
Yes.
Cool. Everybody has that 14 hit points. Add that onto Bythor. Cool.
Make sure I play the Moose song for Chad.
Mm-hmm. Put your left antler in, put your left antler out, put your left antler in.
Oh, and I recast Tiny Servant first thing in the morning.
Done.
I think my spells are set.
Right. Cool. So, what is your plan for this day?
Are we getting temporary hit points?
14.
Do you get half of your remaining hit dice, or do you get half of your total hit dice?
You're level 9, so you would get 4 hit dice back.
Perfect.
Actually, I better check that on Alien. Boo. Hit dice. Yeah. He has all his hit dice because he doesn't get hurt. You guys really got to throw Alien under the bus more.
It's always in the back.
Or on the roof, or on the walls.
All right, so you guys
can I drop a cantrip? I don't remember.
What's that, sorry?
Only it. So it's at level up, so I can swap out cantrips. Can I drop a cantrip and replace it with the one from UA?
What?
Is it right kind of thing?
What cantrip is that?
I want to pick up Acid Splash. It seems more thematically appropriate. I was going to drop Chill Touch.
I will allow it.
Can I see it? Acid Splash just seems more of a fungus guide kind of thing.
Yeah, I get that. That's cool. Cool. So, you guys are able to... You feel like all the bones have, nullified the acid. And, you guys would have figured out a way of getting across with enough time. I'm fine with that. So, you may all make your way across. Elian would carry chicken, because that's the easiest way for him to do things.
You guys tried changing the time on that clock?
Nope.
We did not. But it made me older.
Maybe if you back it up, it'll make you younger.
As you look at him, there's more white fur around his very big horns.
So I have horns now?
Oh, yeah, you have ram horns now. You have ram horns, cloven feet, those weird hourglass eyes. Maybe your mouth is a little bit like, the way that...
It's been so gradual that the rest of the party hasn't said a word the entire time.
You furry.
I just assume it's Kubazon.
Cool. So, if everybody's good, you may get across. Chad will move at half speed through that hallway with the chest in it, but the chest is no longer there, so don't worry about that.
Olo has just become a much more capable healer.
Ooh. And, Ubalaka would be all like, oh, yes, healing's probably the safest way of doing things.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Where did you go, Corridon?
I'm lost. Could you move me, please?
Sure.
Phew, that was close.
Where did you go?
I don't know. I think I was like in the storage area.
Okay. That's odd. That's really odd. Okay, cool. So, you guys are back in the hallway. At the end, you can see the area with the pit in the center, the 10-foot pit. Coming from the pit, you can hear the sound of, like... You hear constant, repetitive, like, grinding, clanking noises. And you can see those 4 plinths that are of platinum, gold, silver, and copper that seem to have on top of each inanimate 4-armed gargoyles.
And we can't see we've never been able to see what's making the noise.
Nobody's ever been close enough to look down through the hole sufficiently. You feel like you've only ever been on the, what are they called? On the stairway that's going all the way around. You've never actually stepped foot inside the room, other than the stairways. So you see this room in the center. You also see the this hallway going towards the right, and you see a hallway going south.
Yeah, did we go down the hall?
You have not. All you've done is gone into Unk's tomb and the painting room. So what's the plan?
Which way, Unk?
We could go that way to the east, or we could go to the south. We could go down. But the east, the east looks nice, but then down looks maybe more secure. But in that hole sounds interesting. But to the east, there's a stairway going down, so we could go there, or we could go down the stairs and go down through the hole, or to the south. And that gets continues.
Just keep talking. Okay.
All right, Olo. Inside.
I'm gonna wander until I see whatever that blue thing is. And
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
Stop moving.
Mm-hmm. You do so. Okay, cool. This dusty room is 15 feet square, empty except an ornate rectangular mirror mounted on the wall opposite the room's only exit. So as you get to there, could you please, just for fun, make a charisma saving throw?
Oh, god damn it.
Just for funsies.
Real quick, I will remind you, there was a thing in the warning that was the mirror holds 12, whatever the hell that means.
He says that as he rolls a charisma save.
Nat 1!
Yeah. Hey, Olo.
Do I need to go to another chat?
Jump into the channel.
No, you don't need to jump to another channel.
Just roll a new character.
I'm just going to... I want you to still be able to see stuff. For all intents and purposes, Olo isn't there.
Oh, shit.
Alright,
Does he disappear?
yes, Olo just straight up disappears. He is... Boone, you're the only one to see it, and he is gone.
Is his stuff there?
Nope. He's just gone.
Or loot him.
Oh, shit.
I will relay that backwards as quickly as I can, so that nobody else comes around the corner.
And then I relay to Cord, and Olo ran away. He's gone. Because it gets lost in the translation from
Chinese
one
whispers.
person to the next person.
Yep.
You're literally right behind me.
You've seen
Don't
the
deliberately
telephone
mess
game.
that
That's how it
message
works.
up.
That's how it works.
Better, my friend, where'd he go?
He ran away. He's gone. Boone
He
says he's
wouldn't
gone.
do that.
All right, I'm gonna creep forward.
You're calling Boone a liar?
Alright, just 1 second, nobody move, as I had to reload my game as it stopped working for me. I hate it when that happens. Alright, so I start at the top of the screen. Okay, so Boone, could you roll me a charisma saving throw, please? Okay, let me just double check to see if that passes. Because I closed my page, so I closed all my tabs. Isn't that fun? Yep, you go in to see what happened to Olo, and you see your reflection in the mirror, and yeah, everything's... You don't notice anything different, anything special?
I'm gonna start searching the room.
Mm-hmm.
We can't find Olo, Corden.
All right, so you
crap.
you do a pretty thorough search, and the only thing you can find is this mirror.
All right, I'm gonna kind of say backwards. I can't see him. Can I see them in the mirror?
Like their
Vanguard
reflection.
and
Yeah.
Python.
Yeah.
Nothing special about the mirror. No notches mounted right to the wall. I mean, could I lift it and move?
You try to lift it, and it doesn't seem to move at all. Like it's fixed in place. You could try doing an Arcana check for me if you wanted.
Absolutely not.
It's a pretty nice mirror. Hey, Corridon and Chad. Could you guys both do charisma saving throws for me?
Oh no.
-1.
Jesus.
All right, so Corridon, you're charging on down, and so is Chad, and they both disappear.
Yeah.
Both of them disappear?
Oh yeah.
I see this happen in the mirror behind?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
I yelled at Boone, "Get out of there! You're in danger!"
I see.
And dive back into this hallway.
I'm frozen by indecision. Can't make up my mind. Don't want to leave the.
Like, by Thor. This might be it. We might have to get Orvex and go get a new party.
I'm gonna start yelling loudly. Can I yell loud and see if they can hear?
Yeah, go for it. Orvex says to you, Vanguard, what's going on down there?
Boone said Olo ran away, and then as I was looking in the hallway, we lost Corden and his chat.
Oh, that is
Just disappeared, thin air.
that's quite peculiar.
The mirror holds 12.
Oh, I made a mistake. I thought it was DC 16. Hey, Corridon,
I'm back.
you don't disappear, but Chad does. You're fine. You're fine.
Right.
You're there.
Maybe I'm not as scared then.
So Corridon just goes. Boom. Sorry, fucking Chad just disappears. Corridon's all good.
Can you sense Chad?
Oh, that Chad, where's it go? Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to communicate with him.
Okay.
What about detect thoughts?
Detect thoughts with the helmet?
In range?
Alright, so you do detect thoughts. You cannot sense them at all. Where does it say you can communicate with them? Additionally, if it's I know that you can communicate with it, but I'm not reading where it says it. Okay, yeah, there we go. You cannot communicate with Chad.
Oh no.
But I will say that both of you, both Boone and Corridon, noticed something going on with the mirror each time it seemed to. Each time, first when Olo disappeared and then when Chad disappeared.
I'm gonna go look in the mirror.
Mm-hmm. You don't look too good. You're very goatee and way more gray than you were before.
What in the crap is going on? This is like the first time I've seen myself.
Probably, yeah. Like you've seen your arms and you've seen your cloved hooves, and surely you felt your ram head.
Oh yeah, we thought you knew.
Yeah, I didn't.
Wait, Corden didn't know he was turning into a goat?
Oh man.
That's fantastic.
I'll be right back. Discuss amongst yourselves and be entertaining. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna break this mirror here in a second.
Maybe
Yeah, I'm not-
the only one in the room when you do it.
I'm not gonna stop you.
I don't have any other choice.
I didn't take Dispel Magic because Olo had it.
Oh, I didn't prepare it this morning.
Doesn't matter, you're somewhere else.
Yep, I swapped that out for Aura of Vitality because that.
I was just looking on my. I was like,
Okay.
well, I'll just dispel it and see what happens. Nope, I don't have that. Or we try to fill it up with 12 things, but I don't know where we're going to get 12 more things.
Well, 12 more people? Because, what about the Tomb Guardians? I wonder if we could trick them into coming down.
My guess is there's going to be stuff already trapped in there, and when we let them out, we let everything out.
God, that would just be some fucking Wizards of the Coast shit right there.
Something else is coming out of that mirror.
And, like, there'll be, like, one good guy that's like, oh, hey, thanks for saving me. And then, like, a demon.
Hey, I'm back. So, sorry, I should have asked for you guys. Did any of you want to find anything about Jehovah's Witnesses at all? You good?
Do you have them?
I mean, I have a few questions.
I could go
I
back-
mean, if you want to put him in the game, we could start talking about demon summoning.
Put them on camera.
There you go.
No, they're gone already. So, what are you guys doing?
Drawing pentagrams on the floor.
Oh, fun.
We're gonna
Am I remotely
Gonna
aware
step out of.
after I disappeared?
Yeah, you don't know anything's happening.
Okay.
Garden, do your thing.
All right. Fuck this mirror. I'm gonna blast it.
So, what are you doing exactly?
I'm gonna break it.
Go ahead. Make an attack roll, I guess.
I mean, when your only tool is a hammer, everything's a nail.
Mm-hmm. Sure it is. Go for it.
When Kubasan says solve the puzzle, he means break it.
Yeah, and you're like, yeah, smash that thing, do it! And as you do, you obliterate it because it has AC 11, 10 hit points, and vulnerability to bludgeoning damage. So let's
It's
see how
designed
badly you
to fight
destroy it.
Corden.
Let's see how badly you destroy it. Roll
Olo's now trapped forever.
your damage.
It's alright. Halfling Artificer is coming in.
This is the prison of Zod.
Nice.
All right. So, somebody roll me a d12, and that will be where we start from. 1. Wow, Vanguard was in first. Okay. So, let's get this going on. So, let's just make all of those no longer GM layer. Token. Okay, so first, you see pop out of the mirror next to you a human male commoner looking guy. And then, right next to you, Corridon, boom! Olo appears! Look at that! Yay!
I'm a man.
Oh, hey, man. How's it going?
Yeah, before you even get to say any of that, you feel, with your high perception, Olo, you would feel something appear next to you.
When you say feel something, as in I don't see something?
Oh, yeah, you don't see it. And then right next to you, Corridon, a big-ass minotaur appears.
Oh, shit.
And
Oh,
then,
yeah, big minotaur.
and then stuck in this hallway is Chad.
Okay.
And
Smashes Boone to the floor.
and then on the other side of Boone, a troll appears.
Nice.
Uh,
Oh my god.
Then to the south of you, Corridon, a drow appears. And then to the east of you, to the west of you, Boone, a human appears. Then over here, you see a four-armed animated gargoyle appear. And
This is
then,
going to be the baddest ass party ever.
and then Boone, probably only you can see a female human appear, and then on the other side of her, a Sturge appears. And my god, this is going to be complicated. Everybody roll initiative.
So wait, they don't all want to join the party?
Yes, let me
Because
delete
this will be the
everyone
best
first.
pack of NPCs ever.
Alright, go for it, everyone. Roll your shit. Oh, jeez. This is going to take some time. You had to break the mirror.
So
Alright.
now that we've completely fucked the mirror, was there another way through?
Oh, yeah. But Vanguard didn't want to go in the room.
Thanks, Vanguard.
In his defense...
It's okay. He's just going to throw a
Might have
lightning
been.
bolt up the hallway and kill everyone.
In his defense, he might have been, stuck in the mirror too.
It's moments like these when I look at my 1 charisma save. I'm proud.
Nice.
It's better than my 0 intelligence save, so I'm really okay with it.
It's better than Chad's charisma.
Well,
That's
Chad
true.
got a solid 4.
This Minotaur is going to Pound Town here in about 1 second.
Hey, maybe he's friendly.
Nope, he's between me and Chad.
Okay, now we've got to figure all of this shiznit out. Okay, so has everybody rolled their initiative? I see a Bythor, I see a Corridon, Olo, Vanguard, Boone, Elian, and I've clicked on every creature, I believe. Okay, well, this weird human guy seems to have the initiative. You will notice him... Sorry?
I just want to yell out, "We finally rescued all of you. It took us forever."
Nice try. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, so you see this guy appear, and he's wearing markings which you would be able to associate with the Yellow Banner Company. And as he suddenly appears and he sees all these other weird creatures appear, he'll look at you, Boone, and say, "What are you? Friend or foe?"
Friend, defend yourself. We're surrounded by monsters. I will say that in as convincing a tone as I can in my moment of panic.
Mm-hmm.
Use charisma!
And he'll believe you. You feel like, and then he sees this elk in front of him.
Oh, now he's
The elk is a friend.
Oh, okay, cool. And he's like, brilliant. I can't really do much. And like, he's not holding any weapons, and he's like, I don't feel like I can do much from here. And he's gonna take the dodge action. Cool.
We have added 1 commoner to the party.
Sure. Let's have a look.
We just got like their Orvex, didn't we?
Maybe. Okay, and then it is now the armored female warrior to the east end, and she sees the 4-armed gargoyle and the troll appear, and the Sturge to her right, and you hear her say, "I will smite you down!" And she'll make a greatsword attack against the Sturge, and that Sturge is dead. That's one thing going from the turn order. That's lovely. And then she will proceed to make 2 more attacks against the gargoyle. Bang, bang.
Smite them!
Oh, double crits! Shit.
That's a girl!
Yes.
Alright,
Go to
now.
the party.
Is this resistant to any damage? Yeah, I figured. Alright.
We just got a Zoc.
20... What's that? 27... 32... So what's 32 halved? 16. And then 17 plus 4 to 15. So doing math sucks. Is that another 32? Yeah, it's another 32. So consistent. Cool. And with that, it is now this Minotaur's turn. Alright, so this Minotaur's... You hear it yell something angrily, and it's going to roll a d5. Starting with the human on the top going... no, let's go... Yeah. Let's go Olo to the left down, and then Chad's 5. Did that not work? 3. Corridon! So, this Minotaur is going to attack you, Corridon.
Yep.
And it hits you for 13 damage.
That hurt.
So remember you had your 14 temporary hit points? It is now Bythor's turn.
I kind of glance back and say to Bythor, prepare to hold this hallway so he can switch into his melee weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And then if something comes within 5 feet of it, he will attack.
Done.
Of him.
Corridon, you're up.
All right. I'm going to look to my left. Who's the person in between Olo and I?
You see a human speaking in a language like
I'm going to look over at that drow.
Mm-hmm.
Does the drow give me the eye?
The drow is like looking at you, at Olo, at the Minotaur, just like looking and like backing into the corner, not knowing what's going on, looking at the shattered mirror on the ground.
Now I'm going to take this Minotaur to Pound Town. But first,
It's a one-way ticket.
Go for it.
I'll even take an opportunity attack. I'm coming over here and I am getting on top of Chad.
You can't move through the Minotaur. He won't let you.
That freaking jerk. All right.
Misty step.
At least do your ring entry first, though.
No, no shit. I want to get up on top of my belt.
You can Misty Step. Alright. So this is against the Minotaur?
Yeah.
All 3 hit.
Wait, you roll a 2 and still get a 15. Jesus Christ.
33. And I'm just like wrapping this thing up about its head and ears, man.
And like you hit it. And then it's like. And yeah, you've got it angry. Anything else?
Yeah. I'm going to move over here closer to Chad.
Okay. You try to, and there is a force there pushing you away. You are stuck.
Oh, all right, never mind. I won't do that.
Done. All right, Ola, you're up.
Okay, so I felt something come in next to me, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Am I hearing anything from there? I have a 16 passive perception.
Let me check something super quick. No, you came into existence, and then you feel like, as you did, you felt something there, and ever since, you haven't been able to do anything. But you did see Corridon try to move there and get rebuffed back, and then seemingly hit back by this Minotaur back into the position that he was in. Tactically speaking, he tried to move there and couldn't. So you know that something is there.
Okay. Assuming friendly until proven otherwise, I am going to open up on the Minotaur who just tried to kill my buddy.
Go for
He's
it.
going to get cowbunged with a boom. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
20 points of damage, 9 of that being fire, 2 being thunder.
Nice. Anything else, Olo?
Yeah, as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Fire Shield on myself.
Ooh,
And
put that in.
Basically, all of the all the spores that are raising off of my shoulders kind of start igniting as I light Cowabunga, and there's just an aura of fire around.
I've never seen Fire Shield be used, although I've heard of it being used. Bonus action. Shedding bright light for 10 feet. You can end the spell early by using an action. The flame provide you with Warm Shield or Chill Shield. I assume you chose Warm Shield?
Yes.
So you have cold resistance. In addition, whenever a creature within 5 feet of you hits with you with a melee attack, the shield erupts with flame. Cool. I like it. Oh, it's not even concentration. That's nice. Cool.
Yeah, that's weird to me, but I'm okay with it.
Now I'm down with that. Just like, blindness, deafness, or mirror image. Anything else, Olo?
5 points of stank damage on the Minotaur.
5 stank. Anything else that you done?
That's me.
Vanguard.
I look at the troll, and I look at the four-armed gargoyle, and I'm like, we just rescued you. You need to stand down. Do they look aggressive?
They look aggressive.
They're not listening to me?
Do you speak troll?
Speak common. Do they speak common?
Do you speak troll?
I do not. Can I tell who he's about to attack?
Looking at them, you...
Who's he focused on?
I'll give you a free insight check. Give that a bell. Because I'm generous.
You are magnanimous.
Generous.
17, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so looking at it, you see that the troll looks insane, and the gargoyle looks like it's turning to face this warrior that cleaved 2 massive chunks out of him. So you have no idea about the troll, but you can see that the gargoyle is focused on this female warrior clad in armor. And pretty nice armor at that.
All right, and can I assume that if I move, the gargoyle also would have an attack of opportunity because of the diagonal?
Yes, but you would also assume that both of them will be attacking you with disadvantage due to their size.
Yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out and attempt to shocking grasp the gargoyle.
Okay, you may do so. You have advantage on the attack. You hit.
And I will add an additional 4 points to that using my overcharge.
Nice.
I'll yell down the hallway, stand ready, or stand strong, we're helping. And then I'm going to Misty Step behind.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Anything else, Vanguard? All right. Boone, you're up.
All right, I can only see Corridon, so I'm going to, as a bonus action, give Tiny Servant the command to run down there and aid him.
Mm-hmm. Was Tiny Servant on you?
He should be. I don't
There he is.
He's in the hallway.
there. All right, and then I'm going to interact with a dagger and just drop it to the ground behind me for that guy.
Oh, you're gonna give Pucks. You're gonna give this guy a dagger. Sounds good.
Yep. And then I'm just gonna full on blast that hideous troll that's in my.
All right. You have, if you're blasting with Eldritch Blast, you have disadvantage but advantage, so it's a straight roll.
Nice.
That's a hit, and that is also a hit. It's not adding your charisma if you have that.
It's not.
What is your charisma for?
Another 5. So 10.
So 10. All right.
13 altogether. Let me work on that.
Yeah, no worries. I guess for Drubin, I just added it in manually. I guess said plus charisma or plus 5 or whatever. Cool. All right, with that, it is now Elian's turn, and Elian is going to say to Chicken, Chicken, stay back. And you see him sort of like standing upside down on the roof, trying to get a better view, and he's going to do 2 quick shots at the troll. Where is it? Screw it. He'll cast Hunter's Mark first, and then bang, bang.
Alien would never do that.
What, cast it first?
Yeah.
All right, for a total of 9 plus 7 is 16, plus 8 is 24. Not bad. 24 damage, and he'll stay where he is. It is now the 4-armed gargoyle, and the 4-armed gargoyle is going to make 1 bite attack with disadvantage against this lady, and hit for 15 damage, and then 4 claw attacks with disadvantage. Miss, hit, miss. For a total of 8 damage.
So did he just do 5 attacks in 1 round?
Maybe.
Neat.
But you can't see that, so it's fine.
I am excited.
Okay, while you're excited, you get attacked by this invisible force next to you.
Fuck.
Oh, hell no.
One's a crit, the other's a hit. For 15 and 12. So 13 damage after your temporary hit points are gone. All right.
Is it 13 after we're gone, or 15 after we're gone?
You currently have 14 temp, right?
Yeah.
Hang on, maybe I'm doing bad math. You figure it out. You took 15 and then 12, so a total of 27.
Okay, thanks.
Cool. And actually, he takes some damage, doesn't he?
Yup.
40.
10 points of fire damage.
It's actually D8s.
Even better.
It'd be so funny if
17 points of fire damage.
It'd be so funny if you rolled less, though.
It would.
All right. Cool. And with that, it is now this person next to you, and they seem to be like babbling in a language that not only do you not understand, but seems to be like not even staring straight, not looking straight, and is like backed against the corner, not doing anything of note.
You're not doing anything of note.
And you're yelling at it, and it's cowering back even more. It is now.
You suck.
It is now the Drow's turn, and this Drow will be. This is not right. This does not seem right at all. And we'll see the Minotaur attacking you, Corridon. And you see that Corridon and Olo have been attacking it, and look at both of you and say, "We fight then!" And we'll cast a spell. He's going to cast Mage Armor on himself and get ready to attack.
Does it look like he's getting ready to attack Corridon or the Minotaur?
He looks like he's standing defensively staring at the Minotaur.
Cool.
Alright, it's now the Troll's turn, and doesn't it... Yeah, he looks a little bit more healthy as he pulls out one of the arrows, and he's going to lay into you, Boone, because why not? All of these are at disadvantage. A bite and 2 claws. Do any of those hit? 11, natural 1, and natural 1. I think you're safe. And with that...
No. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
No, that's cool. With that, it is Pox's turn, and he doesn't know what to do. He's looking around. He's going to throw a dagger at the troll, because why not?
Do you have Orvex on the... list?
Oh, good call. I don't. Thank you for that.
Is he going to throw the dagger I just gave him?
Well, what else is he going to do with it right now? All right, so technically he went before you, Vanguard, so I'm just going to quickly throw an attack in. Bang. All right, he didn't even hit, so it didn't matter.
I absolutely want to see Boone drop a weapon, that guy pick it up and throw it, no matter what it is. Here's a crossbow, picks it up and throws it.
All right, so he'll throw the dagger.
Boone, you do have that +1 Chulton spear thing. He can throw that.
He's throwing a dagger at this guy. Oh, he easily hits. Let's check his stats.
Does 1d1 of damage.
It's an Ikawa.
All right, slash
Is that how you pronounce that?
1d4
Ikawa?
plus 4.
Ikawa!
All right, it does 8 damage to this troll as it hits him right in the shoulder blade. Boom. All right, it is now this female warrior, and she's going to make 3 more greatsword attacks with advantage against this gargoyle. Hit. Jeez. All right, so
Why do they have advantage?
they are large in a small area.
Oh.
Yeah. So, oh wait.
Chad on the initiative order?
Chad goes when Corridon goes. Would Chad have done something?
No, he's just waiting for me to kill this thing so we can be reunited.
So, dodge action then?
Yeah.
Minus 8. And she's angry at all these attacks because they don't seem to be doing full damage. As she is literally attacking stone. And with that, the Minotaur will eye the 2 of you. And let's see. Slash R.
You're stupid if you don't fight me.
Alright, so you're 1, Corridon, and Olo, you're 2. Corridon! Alright, and it's going to attack recklessly. 19.
Yep.
You take 19 damage. And with that, it is Bythor's turn. Is he going to charge on in and whack with his mace?
Yeah. Do we give it back to... Oh, he has the adamantium mace, right? Which we never finished
Yeah.
setting up.
Just do battle axe for now.
All right. If he doesn't get anything for magical, he'll just use the battle axe. I don't think he does with the mace, right?
Sure. It does have an adamantine top, but other than that, it's
Right, but when I did the identify, did it pick up as a magic item?
It kind of. It had transmutation magic on it, but you felt like the identify didn't give you any additional information.
Oh, okay. Let him just use the battle axe then.
Yeah, go for it.
So a 15 and 16.
Both strike. $19 damage.
19 slashing damage from 2 mighty strikes.
All right, and with that, it is Corridon.
Okay.
I should have used a 2-handed, but I'll do that next turn.
Yeah, no worries.
So, those.
Okay, so you killed him on the second strike. Anything you want to do with the butt strike?
I like it.
I don't know there's anything over here, do I?
Yeah, you do.
I mean, he would have just seen my shield flare with fire.
Not only did you try to move there and couldn't, but you also tried to. You saw fire erupt up as something attacked Olo twice.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and give him a wackadoodle.
All right. Well, you got a 31 with your disadvantage attack, so you hit. So 13 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Okie dokie. Anything else on your turn?
Come to me, Chad!
And you gonna mount him?
Oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
mounting him.
Oh yeah, I knew you would. Cool, cool. Olo, you're up.
Alright. So I have a pretty good sense of where this thing is
Mm-hmm.
that stabbed me.
Oh yeah.
Alright. I'm going to turn and swing a booming blade straight into it.
Good luck. You have disadvantage.
Roger that.
That is a miss.
11. Cool. Let me double check something real quick. Okay, yeah, I have to be able to see them to stink bomb them.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go on guard and wait to see what happens.
Nice. Okie dokie. Orvex is up, and he's going to make an attack against this troll. Hiya! 17! So, 11, so... Okay. And Vanguard, you're up.
Tattoos flaring up on the arms. Bonfire underneath the 5-foot cube of flame.
Underneath the troll. I was waiting for that to happen, in all honesty. About there?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. Anything else, Vanguard?
No, I hope he misses his save.
Mm-hmm. So... Pew! He does, and he takes 2d8 fire damage. And he's even more insane than he was before. Boone, you're up.
I would like to just shoot twice. Again, I'm not going to.
Go for it. Only the top one hits. 13. Anything else?
I'm going to command Tiny Servant to help.
Okay. Jump into Olo. Done. Is that it?
That's it.
Elian's up. Once again, pow pow with his longbow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna kill... Oh yeah, it's dead. Blah!
What did
And
he just drop?
he dropped the troll with some nicely timed fire damage from Vanguard.
Nice.
And it does not have a ring of regeneration on its toe. And with that, it is now the gargoyle's turn. And he'll make a bite attack at disadvantage. Missing. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 claw attacks. Oh, that poor crit that doesn't get to connect. It's the only attack that hits. For 6 damage. Alright. So... Okay. What are the rules of Mountain Combatant, Corridon?
In what regard?
The entire thing. Can you post it, or do you have it on the sheet?
Yeah, hang on.
And do you have a lion pelt on the couch behind you? What is that?
That is the deer skin that I won at Grand Tourney.
Nice.
Part of my treasure hoard. My dog hates it. He tries to eat all the fur off of it. But it's a full-size deer skin. I think this was its butt.
Because I was just curious, because one of the attacks from this invisible creature is going to try and hit Chad.
Nope.
But yeah, I was wondering if you could force an unseen attack. But yeah, it doesn't say anything else. So yeah, I'm fine with it. It's going to attack you.
I mean, hey, if he wants to attack Chad, then go for it.
Let's put it this way. You do a perception check against its stealth check. Let's do it that way.
Fair enough.
Go. Oh, 21 doesn't cut it. So this will be one attack against Chad. And you do strike true. So you hit him back. So Chad loses 13 of his 14 temporary hit points. And then you deal 15 damage to him. And then it's going to do an attack against you, Corridon.
Good. You crepit thief.
And it misses. And with that, this commoner is going to try to... would you allow it to run past you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to bash its skull in.
This commoner?
The commoner?
Yeah.
Alright, bash its skull in.
I'm just kidding, dude.
You just call it an it, so it's probably a monster.
Just kidding.
So as it ran past, there was an invisible reaction attack. And it dies at your feet. Blah!
No, you cannot do that.
Alright, let's delete that from the turn order. And then it is now the Drow's turn. And the Drow is going to... Oh, that's BS. Magic missile has to be on a target you can see. And then you'll hear him say, "I hope you guys are dexterous," and it's going to cast Fairy Fire in the back corner. So it's going to hit the three of you. So could the three of you please make a dexterity saving throw? Oh wow, good work. And for the elk, with your +4 that passes too.
Yeah, with the bonus from Corden, that's a 27 from Olo, the most dexterous he's ever been in his life.
That is awesome.
Perfect, 26.
You didn't get to add the +3, unfortunately, because it didn't target only you, but you will and truly pass.
Oh, right, that's single target, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all good, man. And with that, this creature appears and is covered in a cool purple light. That worked out really well, and he'll be like, "That worked out really well."
You did good.
And give him a big claw up. I'm like, right on, dude.
All right, and with that, he'll stay exactly where he is. And it is now the troll's turn, who is dead and burns into nothing. And with that, we start round 2. But let's take a break. Quick break.
That was a crazy ass round, dude.
Cool.
It was a good round. All right, so we'll be back in 10 minutes, which will be 2:30 in my time, but probably, 10:30?
10.
Yeah.
You're really good at math.
All right, be back soon. Later.
That's it.